and my idea was that I'm going to go with Wayback Machine to sites like Miniclip and Newgrounds and, just have a nostalgia right there, playing with the popular titles, which I did try out back in the day. Now, most of the things did work. It's actually were surprisingly well. However, a couple of games were not that easy to execute. And what happened was that I tried to play with a game called Motherload. Now it was quite popular, it was for a long period of time, so a lot of people did love that game, and I just wasn't able to execute it on my computer with Wayback Machine. For some reason it did not start, and if it started it gets some weird error message that invalid location or something like that. I decided that I'm going to download directly the flash file and trying to execute it on my computer. And when I did that, it actually gave me a message that this is a pirated version of the software and I should go to the official website. Today, on the original website, we can find this game and it can be executed with Ruffle. So, yeah, you can play with it if you want without any trouble, but so it was extremely weird that for some reason the Wayback Machine version just wasn't able to start. What I downloaded the file and unpacked it with Flash compiler and just, start to dig around in the code. Because I saw this pirate error message, I just searched for it, that what the hell is going on, and sure enough, I found in the code the part what actually checked the validity of the game. Now, there is two versions of the game, and one version is the Miniclip version, which was sent to Miniclip, and the game is actually checking if you are executing the game through the Miniclip website. And if you don't, the game is going to show you this weird error message, including if you are downloading this game and you are trying to execute it on your computer, it's going to show it this error message. So, a quick edit, and I deleted this check, and voila, the game starts on my computer without any issue. But if I'm already there, I'm just take a look around a little bit more, and guess what I found? A really weird function, which without a name and without, with special characters, it looked really strange, and really surely found out that it's some form of code. It's like an Easter egg for a software engineer. Back in the era of Flash games, it was extremely hard to do because, the source code is available, so everybody can see that. So if you wanted to hide something, you actually had to decode it in a way that people who literally can access the source code still cannot read what is written there. Now, to be fair, this encoding was really simple to crack, and I did. And voila, I got these codes. It did not take much time for me to realize that these codes are cheat codes. A little bit more of digging around, and I found that the listener of the cheat codes is actually on the options menu. That means that if the options menu is up, I can write in these texts and hopefully it starts the cheat. However, it didn't. At least for the Miniclip version. Because as far as I saw, in the Miniclip version, they modified the code that, technically speaking, they broke the cheat functionality. So the functions are still there, but it's not called from anywhere from the game. However, the version what was in the official site still had the cheat codes enabled, so I actually could start the cheat codes in the currently existing site as well, which was actually really damn cool. So, for example, typing in on the options menu bling bling gives you 10,000 cash. If you write in untouchable, that upgrades your ship to the maximum level and gives you 100 pieces of all consumables, which again is really damn cool. And I actually not aware that anybody knows about these codes, and that on the official site version, what is out there is actually has these cheats. Of course, if you use the cheats, you cannot save the game, so yeah, there are some side effects, which I can deactivate from the code. So, if I just want to have a sandbox game, I can create it for my own. But yeah, it's just a nice thought that somebody a lot time ago left there some form of puzzle, some form of Easter egg, which it's possible that only I found it, or at least just a handful of people found it, and I'm amongst them. So it's really nice. And if I'm there and if I already digging around the code, I started to mess around a little. I inserted my own profile picture as for one character, and if I'm already there, I created a custom text here and there. I actually changed the text with ChatGPT if Donald Trump said it. You know, how it would look like if Donald Trump would be this character who's giving you the instructions. And after that, I made the actual voice of Donald Trump saying the text, and I inserted this sound to be the sound effect playing in the background while this text is up. So yes, it's a voice-acted transmission by Donald Trump to say what you should do in this game. So after messing around in the code for a while, the game did look something like this.
Folks, you really should subscribe to Europeans Gamer on YouTube. Tremendous channel, believe me. I mean, how cool is this incredible stuff? And by the way, you can also check out his stream, especially when he's out there touching grass. Can you believe it? The gamer touching grass, nobody's done it like this before. It's original, it's historic. Okay, folks, big problem, huge problem. We forgot to refuel you on the way over. Can you believe it? Total incompetence, probably by Dan's fault. Let's be honest. He probably fell asleep at the fuel pump. Sad, but it's okay. You're gonna head over to the fuel station on the left, because we don't do anything on the left unless we have to. Believe me, and you gonna fill her up, Igloo. Now let me tell you something. Finding miners on Mars these days, practically impossible. Why? Because all the good ones have either been scared off by weird alien activity or replaced by illegal space migrants, folks. They're coming in from Jupiter, from Saturn. Nobody knows where they're from, and they're taking all the jobs. We're not even sure they're miners. Could be Cornell, could be Space Antifa. We don't know. That's why we're paying you, illegal, hardworking space patriot, a premium. You're going to do tremendous work. I gave you a starter mining part. It's basic, but it's better than what Biden gave the military in Afghanistan. From this point on your own, just like the American taxpayer, the settlers, they fled. They got out fast, probably used private rockets, probably funded by George Soros. Who knows? But don't worry, the shops here, computerized, rigged, may be useful, definitely. You can sell your minerals refill, upgrade your pod, buy mysterious glowing space snacks. We have the best items, folks. You wouldn't believe it. So advanced, even Elon Aspects. Don, how'd you get that tech? Now remember your mission. Your sacred duty is to dig deep into the Martian soil, like we're digging into the Biden crime family laptop. And the deeper you go, the more valuable the minerals. Tremendous minerals. Nobody's ever seen minerals like this. We've got to be rich, so rich. And one last thing, don't forget to refuel, or you're going to be stranded out there like Hunter at a family reunion. Very awkward. So get out there, dig like a champion, fuel up, and say it with me, make Mars great again. Mr. Nat is definitely not Satan. Fake news keeps saying that, very unfair.